Been watching a lot of videos. I've seen some things.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm not doing this.
Scale myself right there?
No, we don't want to play the scale. It's depressing. Want to say hi? Hello.
Hello, friends.
So he looks a lot better than last week when we left off, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not given them an update on stuff so far, so I thought you could do that while you make your little salad here.
Yeah.
Just got home.
We just got home from the gym and such. But no, everything's good. I went and I saw a chiropractor yesterday. I'm sure Kim will insert a picture of my back.
Well, so again, I always tell you guys, follow me over on Instagram because I did do a little update there, but just kind of giving the very short version. But yeah, so I really haven't said anything, but
it's my left side is higher than my right side on the top of my hips by 11.5 millimeters, which is causing a 4% grade in my spine, which is what's causing all the pressure and the pinch. It was something that I had.
Yes, the lift caused the problem right now, but at the same time, it was something that you've been dealing with. See, I'm dealing with some guilt right now. I just feel like I shouldn't have had him do that with me, and we didn't have to do it that day, and I don't know. And now it's it was gonna happen anyway. It was gonna happen anyways.
It was going to happen at some point. I'm happy that it happened now. It would have been really, really defeating if it would have happened last year during training or on a Spartan. That would have been the worst. So, it's not like it's an ideal time to ever get hurt, but I am happy that we did get the stuff that we really wanted to accomplish that we worked really hard for last year, because I would feel so defeated if this would have happened after our something and I wasn't able to finish. But no, I'm all good as far as things are concerned. I'm working on range of motion, breaking up scar tissue, kind of some realignment things, and then the last part of my treatment, which is going to be over the next 2 months.
2 months.
Will be building just foundational core muscles to make sure that my body stays corrected. And then going forward, just through the summer and stuff, I'm going to kind of take a step back from heavy and work on a lot of core things and work on a lot of really, really deep foundational things, and also keeping my range of motion really high. But yeah, that's kind of the plan.
He's definitely, you can see a lot better, because you have to remember, they've seen you last from last week's vlog. And it's he's a lot better. People have asked, are you back at work? You are.
I am.
I feel like the best way to describe it right now is he's normal, but in slow motion. You're normal now. You can do things, but slowly. And with that said, though, you went to the gym to stretch. You didn't work out per se, but stretching is a workout right now. It's hard. It's hard to move certain ways, and
just trying to keep. It really has moved more out of my back. It's moved away from my lower back, and it really is very isolated almost into the top of my butt cheek. And into almost the side of my hip. So literally the top of my butt cheek here to the side of my hip here is where a lot of just the stress and some of the pinchiness comes from. And it's kind of just that dull pain that sits there. So it's tiring.
Yeah, he's tired still.
Just kind of that worn out feeling, really
I'm tired
quicker. Yeah, well, you did something. I just kind of was alive.
No, I just mean from the last week. It's been just tiring.
Well, yeah, that too. She took good care of me.
I've had a hard time.
But
it's just we were talking about it that I've never had to take care of you guys saw the last vlog, and that is who I am still for sure, but I make jokes and I try to make things lighthearted when things get serious, and once all that came crashing down of realizing what had actually happened, it kind of shook me a bit. But
well,
I'm not used to taking care of him that way.
Yeah.
And he's done that for me. I mean, I've just through birth and like a C-section and stuff, like the aftercare of that. And like, I've never had, you've never been hurt. You've gotten sick.
I've been, yeah. So I've had like colds and like maybe like a flu, like 2-3 days max. But you know, when you get a cold, it's like, you're gonna get, you're gonna get better.
Yeah.
This was literally a place of just like so lost in the fact of just like, oh my God, how long am I gonna be down? How long am I not gonna
what
be
does
able
this look
to
like?
Yeah. Those things. So I think they were scary for you because I've never been injured. So yeah, I mean, we've dealt with, you know, little hurt sore muscles here. Or I hit my knee during the stuff, but I was always functional. There was never a point where it was like, oh, do you need me to tie your shoes?
Right.
Because I literally can't move.
Yeah.
But you know.
But it's a lot better. It's just kind of, again, like, look, I mean,
I can do
he
this,
can move.
but I feel it.
It's not as much of a shooting pain, though, anymore, which is good. But yeah, he's going to get 3 times a week physical therapy, 3 times a week adjustments, on top of his own stretching on his own time and all that stuff, too, and ice. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. And it just kind of throws off. We're so used to going to the gym all the time and doing that. And it's just kind of perspective of just like, you know, it's not always the way you think it's going to be. You have to listen to your body.
Reprioritizing your time to just make sure I'm getting healthy.
No, I know.
But it's a different change of pace. We were talking about it this morning. We're not
just, you know, hit him.
we're thankful and very lucky that we haven't had a lot of medical type issues with either of us or our kid. And I know sometimes, you know, people aren't as fortunate and you do, you know, visit doctors once a year because you have something going on. We're not those people. This is new. This is new. This is new. Yeah, so we're just trying to understand what that looks like too. So
I think it's kind of like we're in this place too where it's hit kind of like the mental side of it now too, of like, again, we're so used to, we have these goals of you're going to bulk up and you're going to get all muscly now. That's your goal this year. We've talked about this and lean out and this and that. And we've kind of been in this like bulking phase, both of us, of like not really cutting right now and like just let's build muscle. Let's just do it. Let's just go in, right? We're eating healthy, but we're not necessarily dieting we're converting to muscle, not really dropping weight. And now it's like, how are you going to do that, you know? But it's now, okay, so it's shifted, and now you're going to kind of take the different approach of now we're going to cut, for him at least, you know, because that's what you can do. Yeah. It's just different. It's all different.
Still keeping your same, your health goals for what you were looking at. Yeah. It's just getting there a completely different way. I kind of wanted to be I know. Oh, I mean, I was just getting back into trail running. I've done 2 of those, and I love them, doing them every week. And just knowing that I'm not going to be able to do that for, I'm pretty sure, a little while. There's a lot of stress, body stress that comes along with running. I like to do it. Like the idea of me trying to decline off of a hill at any type of pace right now. Would literally snap me in half. So just knowing that I physically couldn't do that right now, but wanting to.
It's just different. It's different.
So I'm gonna lose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and go the other route.
That's what's cool though, and like why we share it too though is like, life will throw you some curveballs, but just adapt and change and do what you got to do. You know, it's so funny though, we talked about it too, that like, no, go. That, you know, we received the bill for this, by the way. Okay, but it was like...
Unexpected bill.
Right, but it was also like a no-brainer too, at least for me, because he called, he's like, I'm like, well, what's the alternative? And he's like, well, just kind of live with it. No, no. But we've changed our lives over the last few years to be health. Health. This is part of it. So no brainer. It doesn't, I don't care. I don't care. But
and I think the
it sucks, but
the big thing about it too is because I don't have a background with you know, a chiropractor or really doctors or any type of medical treatments. I'm super comfortable with what the plan is.
Yeah.
It was very informative. I like where I'm going.
Yeah.
I very quickly, I trust both of the doctors that are there. They're into, you know, the sports medicine side. They were both into sports themselves.
One of them done Spartan. He's all, but not a trifecta.
Yeah. We were sitting there. I had my trifecta jacket on, and he goes, "You've done a trifecta?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, and it was the same appointment that we just went over my X-ray where it showed my hips off. And he goes, "Well, you did a Spartan with that.
Yeah.
That's not new." He's like, that must have been, you know, trial in its own too. So yeah, it was kind of cool just to they're sporty guys. They're athletic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm all right.
And like every 5 minutes, are you okay? I'm kind of bugging him.
All right.
But yeah, but today is actually the day before Valentine's Day. And I think we're gonna go and do dinner tonight with the kiddo too. My 2 Valentines.
Aww.
Because you work tomorrow.
I do work tomorrow.
Yeah, so
I get to deal with all the people tomorrow that are going to come running in.
Oh, yeah.
I need a bottle because I forgot.
I forgot.
I need
That's
flowers
true.
and a bottle of sparkling something.
Something, anything. Yeah, but I think we're going to do that maybe tonight. We still have a gift card for Red Robin from Christmas.
Yeah.
So might as well indulge. By the way, this was the Asian cashew salad from Costco. It's good. But I don't know what it is. For me, since it's completely cabbage based, like I love the flavor, but I've noticed in the past when I've had it, sometimes it irritates my stomach. I have a sensitive belly though, but it's good though. It is good. Not bad.
They give you a little bit too much dressing, but
Enjoy.
good.
But we thought I'd give you an update. I hadn't really vlogged that much this week because I just kind of wanted to save some time to give an update. And thank you all again for reaching out. A lot of people have.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. We really do. And we'll kind of get back to a normal, just kind of a slightly new normal. But again, it's like everything's kind of back to what it was, just slower.
Yeah.
You're just slower.
And I'm just not going to the gym doing the same things you are. But
Right. And it's sad. It's disappointing because we were kind of getting into our rhythm of it. But we'll just do what we got to do. You know? All right. Enjoy your food.
And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know.